Hey everyone, here with the weekly update for the 26th of June. And this Let's Play, well actually it's not even Let's Play because I'm freaking tired. This update is obviously brought to you by MuchGames.ca and of course, refreshing cold water from my paper cup. And yeah. So I'm on holidays, as of this past Friday. Actually really as of technically 6:30 p.m. this past Thursday. I'm on holidays till this coming Friday, which is Canada Day. I tried to get Canada Day off at work, but too many people had it booked off, so I'm working Canada Day, but I had the following Monday off, which is Independence Day. So, essentially, I go back to work for one day, and then I have a 3-day weekend again. So yesterday, I did a lot of traveling yesterday about the city of St. John's. First off, Friday I really didn't do. I was going to do what I did yesterday on Friday, part of it, but I didn't. I basically relaxed on Friday, watched a bit of the Sandbox Gaming 80-hour marathon, which is still continuing right now until I think it's 7 p.m. tomorrow night, which is 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm probably gonna be checking that out later today. Because today I'm planning on just relaxing, probably getting some recording done. Of course, tonight is the season finale of Game of Thrones. So I will be watching the season finale of Game of Thrones. But yesterday, I got up, I recorded a couple of videos. On Friday, I recorded a couple of videos. About 1 or 2 videos yesterday morning, around 11:30 or so. I uploaded a Ocarina of Time yesterday. There's going to be a Final Fantasy 13 returns tomorrow. Today is only going to be this weekly update, of course. I have the house to myself, conveniently, at the same time that I was going on holidays. My parents decided to fly out to Toronto, obviously in the province of Ontario, for people who don't know the geography, which is further west. You might say east, because it's one of the eastern provinces in the country. Yes, but from where I'm to, it's actually west. West. Whatever. Not to be confused with Adam West. Or Iris West. Do you know who Iris West is? If you don't, then apparently you haven't been watching The Flash. Or you don't know anything about The Flash. Anyway. So, with that being said, I can get a lot of videos recorded. I plan on recording a lot today. Final Fantasy X, a couple of videos of that. Classic Mario World. Probably going to be recording that. Maybe some Final Fantasy 13. And then Ocarina of Time. I'm trying to get at least a few videos done so that I can get... My goal is I may try... Well, I'm going to have a video up each day this week, but I may try to get 2 videos up a day just for this week. Like tomorrow, Final Fantasy 13 and Classic Mario World or something like that. I'm going to try to do 2 videos a day this week. If not, I'm probably just going to backlog. Make sure you keep up on the Much Games Hall of Fame poll. Actually, today's the final video for the first round. So, yeah. You should definitely be checking that out. It's very interesting. A lot of the votes are going good. Yeah. I have Money Number 9 on Steam. I have not installed Money Number 9. I'm thinking about not installing Money Number 9. Because I've seen the reviews on Steam. I've seen the reviews on Google. When you look up Money Number 9, things now. Usually with me, I play the game for my own opinion. But I heard some really bad things about this game. And I'm kind of interested to play it myself anyway. But I'm in no rush now, from what I read. So I hung out with Cole and Colette last night. Of course, their son was there too, obviously. Because, well, he's only 17 months old. So, of course, he's going to be there. Bongo was not with us because, as I mentioned, Sandbox Gaming Marathon is on the go. And, of course, I mentioned before, Newfie Bongo is involved with the Sandbox Gaming people, so he's helping out with that. So, Cole is also in the Play On hockey tournament, which is in Canada. It's from like CBC Hockey Night in Canada. It's like street hockey tournament. So he was playing that yesterday till about about 5 o'clock. Let's say about 5 o'clock. So what I did yesterday is I left my house about 1:30 in the afternoon, so noon Eastern. And I was going to go to a place called Addie's, which is only like 10 minutes from my house. I would have walked though. I wouldn't even got the bus. I would have walked though. Or I would have got the bus and got off the bus and walked about 5 minutes. Because it's not that far. Because I do have like a bus pass if I wanted to. Unlimited rides for 30 days and I just renew it. Because I use it for work. And when I'm on holidays and I'm not using the bus this week because I'm on holidays, I'm still going to use my bus pass. If I look red in the face, it's because the lighting keeps changing and my sinuses are bothering me. I did not take any sinus medication yesterday before I went in the course because I completely forgot to bring it with me. Yesterday was hot. Today is hot. I was just talking to my parents. It's pretty hot up in Toronto. It's actually hotter up there than what it is here. I can guarantee that. Probably not that much hotter. I don't know. I have to check the forecast. Yeah. Anyway. So I left about 1 noon Eastern, about 1:30. I was right in the middle watching Apollo 13. You know, that's Tom Hanks movie. I want to say Tom Hanks. Based on the 1970s Apollo mission 13 mission, which had to be boarded after like day 5 because of the oxygen malfunctions. So they couldn't land on the moon. Anyway, there's a movie based on it called Apollo 13. Really good movie from the 1990s. Really good movie. Anyway, I was watching that, and it was almost over, and then I realized I should get on to go and get anything. I've seen the movie before anyway. I saw it when it first came out in the 90s with my parents, my brother, which is where my parents got to visit, of course. Anyway, enough said about that. I went to this place called Game Exchange, because I wanted to be out longer than what it was. I've been going to this place, Addie's, Attic, which is really great. It's one of my favorite places to go to in the city when it comes to games. Besides EV games, I mean like used games and everything. So I'll only be gone for like a half hour. Maybe. 45 minutes. By the time I walk over there, look at the games, buy something if I want to buy something, walk back, they might not end, everything. 45 minutes maybe. So I figured, let's go all the way to the west in the town to a place called Game Exchange, which used to be called Microplay Video actually. Like when I was growing up, that's what I used to call it, but now it's called Game Exchange. And Nintendo World is up the road from the mall, but now it's actually called Entertainment Center. But it used to be called Nintendo World when I went there. I guess Nintendo didn't like it or whatever. They changed the name anyway years ago to Entertainment Center. Anyway, there's a bunch of games I want. I was looking for some of the Mario Party games for GameCube, to be honest, except Mario Party 4, because I do have Mario. Remember I mentioned a while ago about Mario Party 4 on Twitter? Yeah, I have it. Not yet, but I have it. Basically, it's ordered from LukeyGames.com. Another place I usually go to if I need to find something online, I can't find it locally. Check out LukeyGames.com. They are not paying me for this. I just like their service. That's where I got Lunar Silver Star Story, Rampage, the first Rampage I think I got there. Of course, Mario Party, Chrono Trigger DS, because I had 2 copies of that for some reason, and I sold the other copy to Addy actually. But anyway, I went to Game Exchange just to see what they had. There was lots of games. Unfortunately, they didn't have any Mario Party games for GameCube. They had a lot of good games for N64. Hey You Pikachu was even there, which I already have, but still. Okay, I do have that game. Perfect. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Shit. Oh, yeah. Well, they had Yoshi's Story, and they had 1,000 Year Door, Mario Sunshine for GameCube. They had Star Fox Adventure and Star Fox Assault for GameCube. They had all the Zelda games for GameCube. They had like Twilight Princess, the Collector's Edition, Four Swords Adventure, which I already have. They had the Collector's Edition, like 25th, like the anniversary ones with Majora's Mask and like 4 Zelda games on. They had 2 of those. They had the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest GameCube version disc. They had a lot of good games for the N64. A lot of good games for PlayStation 1, and I was thinking about getting myself a Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color at first. But anyway, I did pick up 3 games. There's only one more game I need on PlayStation 1, and I'll complete the Final Fantasy series. And I'm not including Chocobo Racing, because Chocobo Racing, it's not Final Fantasy. It's not in the Final Fantasy. Unless I can think of another one that I'm missing. So I picked up, I have Final Fantasy Chronicles, which is Final Fantasy 4 Chrono Trigger. I have Final Fantasy Anthology, which is Final Fantasy 5 and 6. I have Final Fantasy 7, of course, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9. I have Final Fantasy 10. I have Final Fantasy 12. I have Final Fantasy 10 too. I have all the 13s on disc, so 13, 13-2, Lightning Returns. I have Final Fantasy 4 on Steam. Yeah, I have it on Steam. The Relevant Born one. I have Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, Xbox One / Steam. So both basically for PlayStation 1, I'm missing 2. Final Fantasy Origins, which is a remastered version of Final Fantasy 1 and 2, and Final Fantasy Tactics. Well, I have Final Fantasy Origins. So I have Final Fantasy Origins, remastered editions, Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2. Case looks kind of better, to be honest. It's rated teen because of violence. Yep, apparently. But before Buddy sold it to me, he checked out the disc, and I gotta say, the disc is in pretty damn good condition for something like this. And of course, the jacket kind of advertises Unlimited Saga, which apparently was coming in summer 2003, when PlayStation 2 was already on the horizon. It was already out there. 2 other games and these will be Let's Plays. One will be Much Games, because I've already talked to Cole, he thinks it's a big grand idea, and I'm sure Bongo will, because we only did the other game recently. But this is not the game I'm talking about. Wave Race 64. I'm trying to find how I get my hands on Wave Race Blue Storm GameCube. Sadly, I did not see it at Entertainment Center. Not Entertainment Center. Game Exchange. I didn't go to Entertainment Center, and I know it wasn't at Addie's. I don't think it was at Addie's last week when I went there with Cole. I've never played the one for GameCube, but I want to. Anyway, this will eventually be done, and it will be done off the actual N64, which I'm going to try to dig out today and try to find all its hookups maybe today or over the week. The hookups might be in the basement in a couple of crates. I don't know. Anyway, Wave Race 64. It probably won't be a long LP. There's like a normal mode, an expert mode, normal mode, like a hard mode, I think an expert mode, and there's like a mirror mode, which they call, I think, reverse mode. So depending on how well I do in that, this might only be like a 4 or 5 video LP. But still, it's not going to be a long LP. This is the game I was talking about that Miko and Bongo are probably going to do. I don't know when. Remember when we did Rampage World Tour for the N64? Well, let's just say I have Rampage Universal Tour. Basically Rampage 2 for the N64. I picked that up. I saw it yesterday. As soon as I saw it yesterday, I'm like, I have to have this. I have to have this. So I bought those, and I haven't played any of them yet. I haven't tested these. I'm pretty sure the guy who buys these games, I don't know if he tests them. The guy at Game Exchange. I know Addy, which is why this is the reason I usually go to Addy's, because the customer service, and plus Addy's a really cool guy. He tests all the games he gets. Like, he'll buy them from people, and he'll test them before he resells them to make sure they're working. So I'm going to sell him a couple games to him. And I already told him these games work fine. I said, I know that you might have to test them after when I'm not here, that's fine. But I even said to him, rest assured, these games, if you look at the discs, they're not scratched. They work perfect. I usually test my games to make sure they work before I sell them. Sometimes. I am thinking of getting rid of some games, so I'm probably going to go on Game Trade St. John's on Facebook and post a bunch of games today. I'm going to look for a bunch of games, probably mostly PS2 games and PS3 games. I'm going to try to sell them. I have a Steam link. I don't even use the Steam link. So I'm going to try, and I only paid like $60 for it, so I'm probably going to sell that for like $35. I'm going to try to sell some games, make some money. If no one really puts up any offers on Game Trade St. John's on Facebook, then probably tomorrow or Tuesday I'm going to go visit Addy and walk over there and say, "Here you go, Addy. Here's a bunch of games. Make me an offer." So yeah. Anyway, also last night, me, Cole, and Colette were playing "You Don't Know Jack" for the PlayStation 3 because I own it, and it's a hilarious game, which I can tell you is going to be a future LP. It's probably going to be me, Bongo, Cole, and Colette, 4-player one. We only done it 2 players so far. We haven't done like 3 or 4 players at once, but I can guarantee you we're going to do it. Actually, last night I was thinking, I never thought of it at the time, but I was thinking to Cole and Colette, I was going to say to them, why don't we record "You Don't Know Jack" now, a couple of videos, and I would have started it as a Let's Play on Much Games on my channel. But then again, I thought to myself, if I do that, then when me, him, Colette, and Bob are going to do it on Much Games, me and us three are going to have the advantage. We're probably going to know a lot of the answers, if we remember them. Anyway, this update's going on for about 16 minutes. I can do whatever I want when it comes to recording, because I don't have any possible interruptions from my parents. But anyway, I think I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll see you next week, which will be July 3rd. Maybe I can go see the new Independence Day movie this week. Anyway, I'll think about that. Anyway, I am excited as hell to have Beyond Holidays, try out these new games, and hopefully get the N64 hooked up today so we can play Rampage, mainly Wave Race, and also Game of Thrones is on the night. So yeah. And hopefully Cole and his team do really well. They're in the playoffs now, but let's see how they do today in the playoff tournament. Hopefully they can win it. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next week.